Alright guys, I got something new today, something a little different, but still related, and that is, this is the MaonoCaster C2 Neo. Now, when I saw this product, it is catered to both streamers and podcasters, but what's weird is on the box, it just says podcasting console. So that's kind of discouraging. But reason why I picked it up, because I know a lot of people are interested into the headphone mixer. Now, when I purchased this, there was running 25% off plus an additional 5% off, making it total 30%. And this dropped the price down basically under the headphone. So this is actually cheaper. I'll go to the Amazon posting right now to check if they're still running the deal. But when I purchased this, this was actually cheaper than the headphone. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed it. So in the box, let's open the box, because you know how we go. I gotta show the unboxing. So you use the manual, which I may and may not look at. What is this? This is, oh, tip card. This is probably more useful than that, and also contact us. This feels like it could be opened, but it's not. All right. Console, which is definitely Mano's style of consoles. It's very hard plastic, and that's actually a film. I'm gonna take. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna take this off. Depending on how the audio test goes, I might keep it. I might take it back. We'll see. But look like it would be a fingerprint magnet. It's kind of shiny. But okay, well, there's that. There's also TTRS cable on both ends, and USB-C to USB-A cable. And you know me, I always like to check just to see if people hide stuff in the box. It's always good to check to see if they hide stuff in the box. You'd be surprised. Sometimes they'll hide products under the foam and stuff, like stickers or something like that. There was one time I had a product that had like a gift card for like $50 to HelloFresh or something, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna use that $50. So I always check the bottom of the boxes. Now, problem with this product is just the audio interface. So it's assuming that you already got a XLR input mic to go into, which I do. Actually, I'm gonna take the mic out of, if you've seen on one of my old videos, I actually have the Maono Podcaster Duo. I got it for Christmas some years back. Haven't really used it. So I'm going to take the mic out of that, put it to that, and we're going to give this thing a test. However, I might give this thing another test because I'm really interested in this feature. So supposedly, the cool thing about this audio deck versus a lot of other ones is this has a built-in battery. So I am wondering if I could start using this for like other situations on the go, which that will be helpful and immensely. But let's plug it up first and see what the quality is, and then we'll go from there. This is how it sounds. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. I like the fact excuse me. I like the fact that you know, I can hear myself in the mix, even though there's a problem. I will tell you that it is not zero latency like the, and some people wouldn't care. I'm just letting you know that there is. So if you're one of those that you want to monitor yourself with a DAC and you want that zero latency, this is not it. But for the features that it have, it's not bad. So this also has like reverb. So you're gonna hear it while I cycle through now. So normal. So Mano calls this karaoke. Okay. This one's called church. Take me to church. Alright. Not gonna do that anymore. And this one is hall. So I don't know. It does sound like a hall for sure. Valley? Okay. That's interesting. This is supposed to be room, even though I'm already. This is supposed to be an empty room, a lot of echo. And we're back. OG. So there's the all of those. So next thing is these little pitch piece presets. So voice normal.
Now we have this one.
Okay, so the first one was supposed to be female. Now this bass. All right.
And this one is supposed to be a little baby.
Robot. I don't know if it's a robot, more of that Chad out there that's gonna also be a psycho killer. Have any of y'all seen the movie Legion? I feel like I am the devil with this voice mod.
Now we're back to default. So that's kind of cool. You got a built-in voice changer right out of the box. Now, the feature that I'm going to really like about this is it has a built-in sidechain. So the cool thing is you can go line in or you can do Bluetooth. So my old 6S is updating. I haven't updated in a while, so I'm gonna let that update. So we're gonna test Bluetooth. Go through GoPro Max, test Bluetooth. I do. Okay. Should be able to hear that. All right, now I'm gonna activate the sidechain. And so it activates when I talk. So vocal there, and then when I talk, it kind of dips it down. I'll press it again. Okay, so it just has an on and off. So music's playing. Now that I talk, the music dips down a little bit, so you can have the music going on while you're talking. So there you go. So in order to do the side chain, go back to where I was playing. There we go. Where it's just music only, you have to press and hold and the sidechain button, and it'll light up purple. As so. So I'm playing the music again. Oh yeah, it works. I would still say if you're going to use, this is a good way to like start off your streams and stuff. However, do your due diligence and get that that no copyright track. I'm using no copyright sounds. I've been using them for years. Ever since I discovered them while DJing. So that way, no strike on your channel. Now that if I turn it off, it sounds like some of the vocals will still get through. I'm gonna activate sidechain on in a minute. Let's see if this is the vocal version. Because sometimes with no copyright sounds, they got two versions of each track. They have just the music or the instrumental and one with the vocal. All right. So I don't like that. That's confusing. So when I first initially did sidechain, it was red, and then when I held it, it was purple. But now it's doing the opposite. I don't like that. That can be confusing to someone that's new to all of this, and they're like, "Oh, okay, I just want to have music only, so music only is purple." No, it's not that. So I don't like that. So now it's blue for sidechain on. And it's off. So I'm gonna cut it on. And now I'm gonna hold it. Music only is just music only. Now it says sidechain off, sidechain on, music only. So play around with the sidechain if you do decide to get this device. It tells you what it is in the headphones. So if you're monitoring, that's a good thing because you'll hear it in your headphones like what version it is. So you can't just simply go by the color code that's on the DAC. That sucks. So that's definitely a negative. Cool thing about this little device is it has some 3 little sound pads. It took me a little bit to figure out how to record, but you can record things and then have them auto launch like a chime or a vocal thing and all that. So I recorded myself saying bruh, even though it wasn't that fast. So I'm gonna have to learn how to do it a little bit more intuitive. But yeah, so if you want to have like some preset things in there and let's launch it while you're in stream or in podcast, you can do so. And there it is. It sounds so low. Let me just redo this again. So even though still not very intuitive, you got to hold down the button for it to clear, wait for it to cut off, and then it'll do like a slow blink when you cut it on again. That's the recording point. And now I should be able to hit this and it should be really quick. Bruh. Still not as fast as I wanted. I just wanted a quick bruh and then cut off. I actually like this device. It is something that I thought I didn't need. Only because if y'all know the story, or if you don't, I'll just retell it. So my setup currently is I have a Antec Lansing AT2020, I think it's X, but it's the USB version. This thing's been beat up, but I've had this thing for years. It's been my go-to choice. I bought this back when I was going to school in App State, and I was DJing at my local radio station in school, but also DJing locally. And I wanted something to have instant. And at the time, if you really think about it, to buy an XLR mic and an audio interface, it's just too much money. And you're on a college budget. Like, bro, let me subscribe this USB mic, which was also on sale because I got this at the local Radio Shack. Exactly. Radio Shack. So this was on sale. This at the time I think this mic was like going for like 150 and they knocked it down to 100, which now I think that's the standard price for this USB mic. But yeah, they tried to get you on this bad boy and I bought it for like $100. So that's why I went this route. Now, if you want to know more about the setup, originally how all this was supposed to go was I was supposed to do everything through my Mac Mini and one Mac Mini over here. And my PC was only for gaming. But the problem with that is I had a few games, for example, Synced Beta when that first dropped, where I couldn't use the Steam Remote app to my Mac Mini to play the game off of the controller seamlessly. So I started directly doing streams off of my gaming PC, which negates this. And the only audio I have on my gaming PC, fortunately, is my headset. Unless I use the webcam audio. And we all know webcam audio is horrible. At least this sounds a little bit better than webcam audio. So, there you go. So, I could use this for the current setup, even though I'm probably going to redo the current setup. I actually have a different use case for this. I want to use this for my podcast. Because I think I did the first one with the lav mic and the headset. So I wanted to have a little bit more of a better sound when I do the podcast. Plus, I'm going to test my one other use case that I'm curious about that no one's talking about. And that is, I want to see, since this is battery powered, and I've already used the thing of battery. And let me just tell y'all something right now. If you do decide to get this device, charge it first. I tried to do direct plug into PC to have it run, and it was acting like it needed battery to be charged first before it would just run off of power. It should be able to run off power, but it was acting like it could. So I charged the device first. Now I'm having no problems using the device, which is great. So I'm curious, can I unhook this and do my podcast in the other room and just have this power off and connect it to like one of my cameras and all that, and would it work seamlessly? And that way I can still do like radio stuff and all that. I'm curious. I'm going to test it. If it works, dope. If not, oh well. But I can still use this with the radio. Now, I do have the other Mano. So a part of me is like, well, this is like an extra device, even though I got the two-person podcast one there. But maybe I can just use this for solos. And then when I finally get someone else that want to talk on the podcast and stuff like that, I'll use the other setup. All right. So let me go ahead and test this the other way. I'm enjoying having this music in the background and me being able to talk and not have to like play around with faders and all that. I can just leave the side chain on and good. So I want everybody to see this because no one's really talking about it. So I have this hooked up to my 6S using the voice recorder app. And I got the Maono, not Manano, Maono, hooked up to the Maono mic right here. And I'm recording, and as you see, the voice recorder is picking up. I got it stream out to line in, and it's working fine. And just to be extra sure, I'm gonna hit the bruh button to see if it picks it up. Okay, I'm gonna play back the audio. So I get all of that. Let me rewind it back a little bit. Bruh button to see if it picks it up. Okay, I'm gonna play back the audio. So I didn't get the bruh button. That sucks. I was looking at the quick tip card and it says for charge, and I'll repeat, please connect the DC 5V interface for charging and use USB-C to connect with computers. But as you saw out of the box, all it came with was the TTRS cable and the USB-C cable. So that means there was supposed to be an extra 5-volt USB-C cable with this, and that did not happen. So, yeah. That's kind of a foobar too, so I don't know. That's another negative in my book. So after going back, looking at the footage and putting this edit together, I don't know, guys. Even though I paid less for the fee fine, I'm really debating sending this thing back. I can't really recommend, maybe I got a defective unit, maybe that's what it is, but I don't know if I can recommend this for you all because I saw that the sidechain audio wasn't playing correctly or stuff like that. But maybe I need to reach out to Maono and be like, hey, I'm having these problems. What's going on? Because OBS didn't pick up the audio correctly. But a lot of the other features work well. And to be honest, it's to your use case. I'll still have a link down in the description. You all can decide what you want to do after watching this video, but I feel like at this point I can't really recommend, especially since the deal is not happening no more and it's back at a price of $59.99 and the fee fine is on sale right now for $43, I think, if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me take a look at it right now. We'll show you the sale that's going on with the fee fine. So you can see the fee fine is $42.49. It's on sale right now. So one was on sale. Now the fee fine is now on sale. So I don't know. If I can catch it soon, because payday's coming, maybe I'll grab a fee fine and do a review on that too. Even though everybody that I watch say don't really get it because of some things. But I know some of you want to hear my opinion. So there you go. All right, guys. I hope you like this one. Until next time, peace, love, and stay gaming, my friends.